The Premier says she's no longer exploring a pardon for people who violated COVID-19 public health rules because Canada's legal system doesn't work like it does in the States. She made the statement Monday on the Shaun Newman podcast.
Some people think that a premier has the same power as they do in the States of clemency or offering pardons, and I've not observed that that's the case in Canada.
Smith also says politicians need to be hands-off once the justice system gets involved, a firmer stance than last week when Smith said she'd been talking to prosecutors about COVID-19 rule-breaker cases and how those cases should proceed.
I do want to make sure that they have an independent process for assessing that, but I ask them on a regular basis as new cases come out, is it in the public interest to pursue, and is there a reasonable likelihood of conviction?
Since then, she said imprecise language led to confusion. On Monday, saying once the wheels of justice roll, there isn't anything a politician can do. Law professor Lorian Hardcastle says that's true in Alberta.
There is some precedent for it federally. Certainly provincially, there's no legislative structure currently in place that would address this.
The opposition NDP says it remains concerned about any potential conversations between Smith and Alberta Justice. Irfan Sabir sent a formal request to the Justice Minister, asking for an independent investigation to determine if the Premier interfered in the justice system.
Albertans must have trust and confidence that prosecutorial decisions are entirely free of political interference and bias.
The Alberta Crown Prosecution Service says no legal matters have been discussed between Smith and prosecutors. Thus, the Justice Minister's office says no further action is required. But Hardcastle says Smith's wide-ranging comments have left public confidence in jeopardy, and an investigation could clear that up.
The Premier should continue to take the temperature of Albertans in terms of where they are on this issue.
Morgan Black, Global News.